name is Eriana 3, disciple of the Praxic Warlocks, marked by the Cormoran seal. We came here under one banner, united in a host of thousands to claim the moon. But the battle goes against us. I have taken a prisoner, and this is the record of its interrogation. If I transgress in your eyes, I ask for your forgiveness.
Response to me. Heed me, monster. Who is your master with the sword?
It speaks in my mind. The sword bearer's name is Crota. Record that, Ghost. It will touch its mind. Ghost, help me. Tell me how to kill Crota. Incredible. Where is his throne? Where is the Twilight World under the Dead Star Eye?
Eriana, there's word from the Guardians in Mare Ibrium. Crota is upon them. 100 dead. They need us.
Crota marches with 1,000 knights, and they say the sky above Mare Ibrium has turned into green fire. They are dying in numbers I cannot bear to repeat. He kills them all with a sword that eats their light. Eris, we have to do something.
Kill the wizard. Scatter its ash. It has nothing but lies to offer. Gather your sparrow. We have light and fury. That will be enough. Dead, slaughtered by that monster and his invincible army.
We must avenge those who have fallen. These guardians will not have died for nothing. We will kill Crota and avenge them.
We need a plan. We need someone who knows the Hive.
Nobody knows the Hive.
Nobody but Toland the Shattered.
He's insane! He was exiled years ago, driven mad by his decisions. Even if we could find him, what makes you think he'll kill Crota?
He may be insane, but he doesn't have a death wish. He'll cooperate willingly or otherwise.
That's not a line you want to cross, Eris.
What's one man's life against an entire planet? What is the threat of one death when countless more will suffer because of Crota? We have to do this, no matter the cost.
How do we even find Toland?
He'll be on the moon. He's obsessed with the Hive, and he won't stray too far from them. Other than that, we can always look at reports and rumors. They might give us something.
I hope you're right, because we can't afford to be wrong here. What happened here?
I don't know. Ghost, run a scan.
What are we even doing here?
Toland's last location was rumored to be somewhere in this region.
And what about this dead guardian?
The scan indicates he was killed by a melee weapon, probably some kind of sword. Very recently, too. There's a lot of void energy in the body, and he's bled out. There are scars and injuries all over him. No ghost could revive this.
Toland did this.
Yes, and he's close.
What better place for a madman than a creepy cave?
Let's go inside.
Who are you?
I'm Eris Morn, and this is Eriana 3.
Why are you here?
We need you to help us kill Crota.
The son of Oryx, heir to the Osmium throne, prince of darkness and slayer of 1,000 guardians. You would challenge him?
We would kill him.
And what makes you think I will help?
Crota is too powerful for you to take on alone. We have a team.
Even if I decided to help you, what makes you so certain you will succeed?
You. We can form a team. But you know the Hive like nobody else. You know where Crota is, and you can lead us right to him.
And if I say no?
If we have to take you by force, we will.
I'd like to see you try. It's been too long since I've had a good fight. are more powerful than you appear. Maybe you truly can slay a god. Or maybe not. Either way, you win.
So, does that mean you're in?
For now.
What are we doing here?
Crota's disciples must be brought down before we can enter his realm. They are the architects of his plans, and would surely stop us from traversing his throne world.
Who are we going after first?
The might of Crota dwells here, in the temple dedicated to his master. The temple is infested with his minions. We must fight through the Hive if we wish to end his might. Follow me. God's will is met with force, its might will be unleashed in the form of those raging beasts we call the Ogre. Monsters bred of pain, tormented by the light. Nothing but hatred for all who bring its suffering forth.
How do you know that?
It was told to me.
By the speaker?
By the darkness itself.
Guardian down.
Eris Morn. Never thought I'd be talking to you.
Omar, Draxus wasn't enough action for you?
What do you want?
I'm recruiting people for a mission. It won't be easy.
So what is it?
Crota, we're going to kill a god.
Vengeance against Draxus. That's what I'm after. But any monster that kills Guardians in those numbers comes second. Alright, I'm in. When do we launch?
Soon. Simota.
Hey, Eris. Great to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm recruiting Guardians for a mission. It's not going to be easy. Survival is not guaranteed.
What's the mission?
I will avenge the deaths of thousands. Crota must pay for what he did at Mare Ibrium.
And how exactly do you plan to kill a god like Crota?
You remember Toland the Shattered.
Isn't he exiled?
He's obsessed with the Hive. His sanity may be questionable, but he's our only chance of figuring out how to defeat Crota.
It seems like you have a plan. Who else is going to join you?
Me, Omar, Eriana 3, and Toland the Shattered.
Well, see you around.
I'll call you when I need you. Vel Tarlo.
Eris Morn. I hear you're recruiting Guardians for a fight against Crota.
We need fighters.
You've got one. Who else is joining?
Me, Simota, Omar, Eriana 3, and Toland the Shattered.
Toland the Shattered? The insane warlock.
He's the only Guardian alive who knows where Crota is and how to kill him.
You think you can defeat a Hive god?
Not alone, no. But with a team, we can take him down before he comes to Earth and kills us all. So, who are we taking down now?
The Blades of Crota. They are his elite warriors. Knights of death and destruction.
They're more than knights.
They look like knights.
That's like calling you a tin can.
Excuse me?
I'm saying it's an understatement.
What are they then?
World carvers.
Meaning?
Those swords are neither bone nor steel. There is a dark purpose to their edge.
Darker than death?
Death is a peace compared to the shadows.
Those blades have cut down more Guardians than I can count.
Hundreds.
Thousands. The Vanguard should have known better than to attack.
I tried to warn them.
But we're prepared?
I am.
Not exactly the question.
I have a feeling light will not be enough.
Then I'll take the sword from its ashes and cut down all who stand in my way.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
When you've got your hand around the hilt and their ash under your boot, you might change your tune, Hunter.
What's our next step?
Now, the eyes of Crota await.
Something's watching us. I can feel it.
I hate it when you say that.
Crota has many eyes. Every god does.
We should go.
If they're watching our every move, what chance do we have?
I have no doubt the Hive led us here with intent.
What are you saying?
Do you feel your light fading? They are offering it to their master, to wake him from his netherworld and summon him to Earth.
He's mad.
Perhaps.
Why do you hold these secrets like weapons? To damn us all?
Because they are weapons. And we are going to use them to show the Hive they are not the only ones who breed fear.
How?
Hunt. Find the eyes that are upon us.
And then?
We blind Crota and use our light to lead us to his will. blades are gone, but the swarm princes remain.
So the Sardon is one of these swarm princes?
In a stretch of the concept, yes. He is their lord and master, they are his generals.
Sounds like my kind of fight. What isn't? Eris and Eriana said the blades of Crota rose first and slaughtered our fellow guardians. If the one who leads them is within reach, I mean to end him. To end them all.
We're here for Crota.
I'm afraid each disciple is Crota.
Then it must be done. Know that I have faith in your light, as I do in my own.
This isn't about faith.
It's about the only thing that matters, victory. It's about doing what we must to end this terror.
We will face them all, together. We have no time to fight individual battles.
I have no doubt the Fist will welcome your challenge, Titan. When we face him, you will lead the charge. Come. His lair lies ahead. If we can breach it, I'm sure your fight awaits. Now is the time to show us your strength, Titan.
Eris, Sai.
You wanted to challenge Sardon to personal combat. You have your wish.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to kill him.
Sai!
She's fine. Just unconscious.
Are you sure he won't do that to me?
Quite sure. Now all you need to do is kill him. Well done, Titan. Now, we must continue. I'm sure the next of Crota's commanders will be no match for your strength.
Those screams.
And I was just starting to tune them out.
It has been told that with these screams, another spawn is awakened, birthed in the name of the god it holds.
Crota.
I'm afraid so. They call this one Omnigul, mother of the spawn.
Well, now he's on a roll.
I hear them even when I don't. I will rip this Omnigul's throat out.
If you were to do so, our work here would be done. Without a will to raise its army and herald its ascendance, there is no Crota to fear, at least here and now.
Then we follow the screams. Omnigul escaped, didn't she?
Yes, but it is inconsequential. The path to Crota's realm lies open, and his will stands at his side. We will take care of her then.
Then we celebrate tonight, and we begin our assault on Crota tomorrow. All right, everyone, settle down. A toast, then, to the best fire team I've ever worked with. We may not be the smartest, and we may not be the bravest, but we are the dumbest. To victory!
I heard Cade shouting this morning. Anything up?
Hey, Toland. Want a drink?
I don't enjoy this kind of thing.
Someday you might, if you learn to stop being so obsessed with the Hive.
You still have no idea, do you? The power they wield? You think you can kill a god? Because I don't.
How much do you know about the Hive?
Enough to respect their power. Enough to know that your suicide mission is doomed. Even if you kill Crota, what guarantees are there that his army will fall? That his forces will stand down? That the Hive will stop their conquest?
But if we kill Crota, won't the Hive fall into chaos?
You fear the son, not the father. Crota is merely a servant of a greater power, and it is this power that commands the Hive.
Tell me more.
I could tell you about the worlds beneath ours. The dark abominations the Hive have bred. I could tell you of gods and monsters and horrors beyond comprehension. But I will not tell you all of this. Not tonight.
Scan for Alakul and mark destination.
Follow the light. It will lead us to his domain. I will go ahead and activate the plate to open the passage to his realm. The rest of you must hold off the Hive behind me until the passage is clear and our burden is lifted.
Very well.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Where are we?
The Oversoul Throne, the apex of Crota's power. This is his world, and if you die here, you stay dead, so be ready. Once I step on the plate, the Hive will swarm. They can sense us here. I will kill the Sword Bearer and use his blade to slay the Gatekeeper. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You got across?
Yes. I'll activate the plate to let you and the others across.
What happened? Where's Omar?
Eris.
Toland, you were there. What happened?
The wizard took him. He's most likely dead by now.
Let us make sure his sacrifice was not in vain. Come on, Eris.
Crota will pay for this.
Shall we go in? Finally, Crota's throne.
I don't see Crota.
He is everywhere and nowhere. He will take physical form when he is summoned. I can sense the crystal above us. It anchors him to this world. If we can get close to it, we can cause him to appear.
So we just walk up to the crystal. Easy.
The crystal is protected by barriers that are bound to Shriekers. The Shriekers are in turn bound to Crota's most ruthless wizards.
We kill the wizards, then the Shriekers, then the barrier goes down.
It won't be easy.
Then let's do this. Toland, come on. The team need us.
Eriana, let's sing! No, you rattling machine, not yet. It's too soon. We don't know the words. We'll learn the song down there. We can hear it from her. She comes up from the deep dark places where the greater Hive await to sing to us. And here's a puzzle for you. The song is death. To hear it is to die. To know the words is mortal.
But death is just a word. How can she...
Good point. Death is just a word, isn't it? A catch-all term for the failure to go on. Nothing spiritual, nothing with its own quiddity. We all died once, and it did not prove to be insurmountable. But what if...
Toland?
Shh! Listen! What if death were refined, described in its totality, made autonomous and universal, separate from any cons or condition? What if she could invoke the end of anything?
But then how would she know the song and sing it without herself dying?
Perhaps they know a way to make themselves part of the song. Part of something vast and burning that rots and peels into ash but never ends. Perhaps she has engineered this for him, and pinned his power against the quiddity of death itself. I am so terribly curious to know.
Let's go.
Can't you help him?
The Hive have broken him, stolen his light, and tortured him. He won't make it out of here alive. We need to put him down.
No. No, I'm not losing another Guardian.
Look at him, Eris. He'll spend his last hours in agony. Do you want that to happen?
I can't. I can't do it.
Then allow me. Remember the plan. I will deal with the Swordbearer and engage Crota alone.
What do we do?
The Hive will swarm to protect their god, and his dreaded hand will be unleashed. The ogres will be released. The fearsome knights with their starfire will blast you into oblivion if you are not careful. You will all have work to do. I need that sword, and I'm going to take it from your cold, dead body.
Toland! What happened to your sword?
Crota shattered it.
So we can't kill him now?
It's only a matter of time before another Swordbearer is summoned to replace the one I killed.
You're injured.
It doesn't matter now. Sai, Eriana, even me and you are all doomed. Omar is already dead and Tarlo doesn't stand a chance against the Darkblade.
I don't know why I ever trusted you. You're insane and you're going to die.
Maybe so. But I have came closer to the darkness than any guardian. Death is not the end for me, but for you.
What do you mean?
My bond, Eris. Take it. It'll help you survive. The Hive will believe you are one of their own, and that is the only way.
Toland, where are you going?
The Death Singer.
We need you back here.
I need to know the song, and you cannot stop me.
You can't. He'll die.
I'm already dead. Goodbye, Eris.
Toland? Sai, can you reach Toland?
He shut off his communications. We can't contact him.
I'm going after him.
Can you track the others?
No, there's too much interference. The shroud is too thick here. Ghost?
Yes.
We in bad shape?
Could be better.
Any charge?
No, something is siphoning the light. Getting weaker by the second.
And size Ghost, same?
Vein charge detected. It's fading. It shows damage beyond repair. No comms, no transnet, even if there were a signal.
Use whatever juice you've got and relay this transmission to the others.
They won't receive it.
Not the point. This is Eriana 3 of the Praxic Warlocks, marked by the corner on seal. I am alongside the hunter, Moda. Our light is nearly gone. The ash of untold Hive covers the ground in our wake.
Omnigul.
From what Toland has described, we are on the path of Crota's dreaded hand.
The hand is falling back towards the screams sound his tongues.
Screw it! You ready?
My knives are eager for another dance.
You speak little, Moda, but always say the right things.
Define death, to express it in its totality, to invoke the end of everything. I have waited centuries for this.
I'll retreat to the crystal room, now that Iryut has finished her song.
We'll cover you.
Omnigul!
Scythe! Kill her!
Ghost, send this transmission out to Bane.
But
Do it. I'm sorry. My ghost light is so dim. There's no point trying to reach you, but I will try. Again, I will confess. I am Eriana 3 of the Praxic Fire, and I know my flame goes out down here. I will burn bright and hot and raise 1,000 Hive to ash as I go, but I know it will not end him. The one who slew you, and hundreds more with that foul plague. I now beg, as I feared, for your forgiveness. I will not avenge you, but join you once the fire snuffed out the monster. I was a fool to lead us here. I was blinded by the loss of so much, by your light extinguished. I put my trust in the light of 4 others in a madman. I bear witness to their fall into darkness and death. Toland's song was nothing but screams, and we go now with him. We will not return. I only hope now that my foolish charge will serve as a record of warning, so that no other guardians go to face this monster and those that serve him, those beasts beyond imagining that he must serve in this realm I will die in. At this tiny bit of light, join with yours, and Scythe's, and Tarlo's, and poor Omar's, and it might spark a torch of warning to leave this dead and broken moon as Crota's prize.
Eriana,
Eris, what do we do now?
we make Crota pay for what he's done.
Then I vow to avenge them all, and this curse I carry to my final death.
Eriana, no! Six of us went down into the pit. Only one crawled out.